Right, so some of you may have watched my last video in which I done this. You chuck me the wheel quick. Oi, what are you doing, mate? I literally dragged my alloy wheel across the floor and you still didn't even subscribe. Come on. All jokes aside, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 things, or just 5 things in general, that I hate, dislike, or just don't agree with my MK1 Fabia VRS. We'll start off with number 1. Now, I'm not going to do this in any particular order because I don't hate certain things more than others. So the number 1 is going to be the reputation. Now, unfortunately, Fabias do get a bit of a dodgy and shifty reputation in the car scene, so I could say. A lot of them get nicked, scrapped, stolen, a lot of plates get cloned and things like that, and it's just the community of Fabia drivers, unfortunately. Now, because of this, that also means that insurance prices go through the roof sometimes, and me being a young driver with, unfortunately, 3 points on my license, it can make it really awkward, annoying and expensive to insure this car. The second thing on my list for the top 5 things I dislike about this Fabia, or Fabias in general, is going to be the bodywork. Now, my car has got really bad bodywork, let's be honest. It's got dings, it's got rust, it's got scratches, it's got key marks, it's got everything you could possibly not want associated with your car's bodywork. I wouldn't say mine's the worst in the whole world, but it certainly isn't the best. I can also say that a lot of Fabias on the road, because they're a 20, 25-year-old car now, a lot of them are in the same condition, which is really unfortunate because I think they're cool cars. A lot of them come with rust on the seals, arches, underneath, and the bodywork are absolutely battered because of the type of people, like I said about the reputation, that drive these cars. This also makes it more expensive to run, use, and repair these cars because the bodywork is just knackered. The third thing on this list has got to be the seating arrangement and the steering wheel placement. That sounds like a weird thing to say, but just hear me out. For example, I'm sitting in my car. You can see the pedals here by my feet. The seat here, this side and this side, perfectly align with the pedals. I don't know if you can really see. Perfectly aligned. My phone right now is pretty much bang on in the middle of the seat. And when I raise it up, you might notice the steering wheel is on the left. Ever so slightly, it is on the left. I don't know if anyone else has this problem or it's just my car that it's just, I don't know, broken. But the steering wheel's off to the left. It's like noticeably off to the left. It doesn't line up with the middle of the seat. It doesn't line up with anything. It's just off to the left. Well, it might not be my only car, but I've had other people that I know have told me the exact same thing. And it is even slightly noticeable, even with standard seats. So it's not like anything to do with the dodgy bucket seats with weird rails or anything like that. They do just sit far to the left. Now, I know some cars have pedals off to the right or off to the left, but it's not even like that. It's like the whole steering column isn't centralised with the seat. I don't know who at Volkswagen or Audi decided to make it like that, but they really need a slap because I don't know what's going on. Now, the fourth thing on this list is the fact that Skoda Fabias, the MK1 Fabias, do not come with cup holders. I don't know whose idea this was or what, and I know a lot of other hot hatches that Volkswagen made in this era, Mark IV Golfs and things like that, they all had cup holders, or they had like a centre console with an armrest and you lift it up, there's cup holders. These have nothing. As you can see, centre console, you can't put a drink in there, can't put there, nothing here. All you've got is that, which is not deep enough for a drink. I mean, you go drive anywhere with a drink in there and it's going to go flying. If you come into the glove box, all you get is these little naff things, which, like, again, everyone knows they are just awful. Nothing in the door cards. I mean, they're pretty bone bare. Now, I know it might seem something so minor and, not important or necessary, but it is actually so much more necessary when it comes to it, and you realise that you actually do not have any cup holders whenever you need or want to have a drink and drive in the vehicle. Not drink and drive like that. It's literally resulted in me buying a 3D cup holder that I've had to modify that clips in here like that, just so I can put a coffee or put a bottle of Coke in just while I drive. I mean, it's ridiculous. Come on, Volkswagen. Number 5, which is going to be the last thing for this video that I hate or dislike about Mark 1 Fabia VRSs, is just the general build qualities of these vehicles. I guess you can kind of say it goes hand in hand with the bodywork, but it's a little bit different. And I know they are 20-year-old cars now, and I know that is, you know, they are fair wear and tear and age, but honestly, these things are just naff. For example, my door handle here, I'm sure if I try hard enough, it comes out in my hand when I want it to. I mean, like, most other cars aren't that bad. I mean, you know, like the radio surround, you can just pull off with your fingers. These just, like, give it a yank, that just comes off and it's all flapping around. And like, the door like there is glued in, you can kind of see, glued in. The speaker in that one, look, I mean, it's all churned up, knackered, seats worn, like, everything in these cars is just knackered, like you can just pull it all apart with your fingers. Now, you could argue, Harry, like, it's a 25-year-old car, you're going to get that of anything, but I've been in plenty of old kind of, you know, BMWs and things like that, which are absolutely spot on. I guess you could also say it is a Skoda, you get what you pay for, but considering at this time Skoda was owned by Volkswagen and Audi, and they're producing all these other like cars, Golfs, Polos, and things like that, which had way better, superior build quality than these, you would expect better. Anyway, that's going to top today's video off. I know it's been a little bit of a boring one, kind of sitting here just talking to the camera, but I hope you guys found it interesting and enjoyed it. So on that note, please, 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 can you subscribe and like? I'm at 300 subscribers at the moment. I'm going to try and get to 500 by the end of the month. So that's about 20 days we've got until the end of January to try and hit that 500 subscriber goal. So please, please, if you could do that, that'd be absolutely amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.